How's it going, everybody? JB Battles 101 here, and in today's 101 video we're gonna be looking at my holiday cup team that I've been using for this new cup in the Go Battle League. And as you can see in the picture, my team comprises of Skarmory in the lead and then Vigoroth as well as Stunfisk in the back. According to PvPoke, the team is actually quite decent. As you can see, in terms of its coverage, it has excellent coverage against the top meta threats, and an A rating it's been given. In terms of its bulk, it has a good average bulk. In terms of safety, it also has mostly safe matchups, and it's a very consistent team of movesets. And the movesets are Skarmory with Air Slash, Brave Bird and Sky Attack, Stunfisk with Thunder Shock, Mud Bomb and Discharge, Vigoroth with Counter, Bulldoze and Body Slam. So without further ado, we are going to get into the battles. I am just basically going to go through one set of battles, so just 5 battles, or else we'll be here forever. So here in the lead I have Skarmory against Obstagoon. As you can see in this matchup, Skarmory would win Obstagoon, but it will be still a close match, unless the Obstagoon does decide to shield. Then the Obstagoon would win, but as you can see there, the Obstagoon does shield, and actually the Skarmory would have taken down the Frostlass as well, but I decided to switch out. As I was experimenting with this team, I wasn't too sure with certain movesets, certain matchups, but that's the thing about Go Battle League. So you just keep on trying with your team, identify its strengths and weaknesses, and then that makes you battle with more confidence, as well as knowing what to do, what moves to throw and so forth. So I threw the Mud Bomb. It did a decent amount of damage, but the beauty is that the opponent now has no shields and I have shield advantage. So I'll let it go, I'll let my Stunfisk go down through the avalanche, knowing that one more Air Slash and I have a Sky Attack ready with my Skarmory. So I managed to take down the Frostlass, and I'll allow this Obstagoon to take down my Skarmory, because I know my Vigoroth has Counter as its fast move, and it's 4 times effective against Obstagoon. So the opponent makes a switch out to Alolan Marowak, and I have Bulldoze for this reason. When shields are down, I know that Bulldoze can bulldoze its way through, and it will be super effective against the Alolan Marowak. And look at the amount of damage it does there. It does about 60%, I think, if it was at full health. And I know the Alolan Marowak is running either Bone Club, Shadow Ball or Shadow Bone, and all of these moves are not going to deal a chunk or a big amount of damage to my Vigoroth. So Vigoroth is able to Body Slam, not Body Slam down, but I managed to overcharge, as you can see, and because of that overcharge, I essentially got a Body Slam ready to put down the Obstagoon and counter it down. So that was the first game of this set, and that was a good start to the set. In the next battle, here I have Skarmory against Gyarados. Gyarados is not part of the meta team, but definitely it would be a common mon that you might see as well. And the Aqua Tail doesn't do a chunk of damage to my Skarmory. I can definitely tank it. But the Sky Attack would do a chunk of damage to the Gyarados, as you can see right there. And I was trying to farm down, but I couldn't. The Gyarados does live with 1 health, and the Aqua Tail doesn't kill me, but I can Air Slash it down. And then comes out the Alolan Marowak to farm me down, and I have the Stunfisk for this reason, as I can Mud Bomb the Alolan Marowak down due to its super effectiveness. And the Alolan Marowak is farming up a lot of energy right there, and he shields, and I'm not gonna shield this. It's a Shadow Bone. It does a decent amount of damage as well. I will shield the second one because I know that I can get to a Mud Bomb before the Alola Marowak gets to either a Bone Club or a Shadow Bone, and the Mud Bomb should take down the Alola Marowak if it doesn't shield. And an Aerodactyl, wow, a spicy team, a double flying team. And as you can see, I'm literally just countering this Aerodactyl, and the Aerodactyl throws an Earth Power, and I have 2.5 Body Slams ready, so I can definitely throw one Body Slam, take the shield away, and then throw another Body Slam to take down the Aerodactyl despite its resistance. So that's the second win in this set. A good start, 2 out of 2. So this team I'm having a lot of fun with. As PV Poke has mentioned, good coverage, very consistent move sets. So a decent team if you want to try it out. Here I have Skarmory against Altaria. Altaria is obviously the Metamon, and a quick switch out to Alola Marowak. So when Alola Marowak comes out, a simple switch out to the Stunfisk, as the Stunfisk runs Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb would deal super effective damage, as you can see there, and the Fire Spins are dealing a decent chunk as well to the Stunfisk. Obviously not a lot, but look at that, the Alola Marowak is also quite spammy, a Bone Club and a Shadow Bone back to back, and so Alola Marowak does give a decent fight as well. And so my Stunfisk, then I'll need to shield. I think we both, so the opponent now has shield advantage, so it's up to the opponent whether he wants to shield. He doesn't, he still has shield advantage. He has the Altaria. I switch out to Skarmory, and the Mantine comes in, another mon that I did not expect. So as we're playing this out, I know the Mantine is running Bubble as his fast move. Bubble Beam doesn't do a lot of damage, but definitely will make my attack drop, and my Sky attack is shielded, so now all shields are down for both sides. The Ice Beam is not super effective, but it does more damage than the Bubble Beam. I switch out to Stunfisk, trying to get to the discharge, and I failed to do so, and my attack has dropped. The opponent makes a good switch to Altaria. Now this discharge doesn't do a chunk of damage. The Skarmory comes in, and I try to go for the Brave Bird. So there's 2 mistakes from me right there, switching out to the Stunfisk, and then getting Bubble Beam down in a way, and as well as going to Skarmory, having a Sky attack ready but trying to go greedy for the Brave Bird, and it has failed. And as you can see, the Vigoroth is not really going to be dealing, but yeah, I mean, the HP of the opponent was literally neck to neck. But yeah, my win condition right there was definitely throwing the Sky attack from the Skarmory to the Altaria, and also maybe not switching out to the Stunfisk. I may or may not have won, but yeah, that could have been a better play than what I just did. So here I have Lantern, and that's a bad matchup for my Skarmory. I switch out to Vigoroth as my safe switch, and Ludicolo comes in. Ludicolo should be running a grass move, yes, Energy Ball, but my Vigoroth is spammier than the Ludicolo, and I could get to a Body Slam twice before the Ludicolo gets to another Energy Ball. The opponent decides to shield, so there's no more shields left for the opponent. I decide to keep my shield advantage and let my Vigoroth go down by the Energy Ball, because I know I can farm down with my Skarmory. And Magneton comes in. I switch out to Stunfisk, but the opponent makes a very clever catch. Although the Lantern is also getting super effective damage from the Mud Bomb. And this game should be mine, and this Lantern is not running Spark, it's running Water Gun as its fast move. So that takes a longer time for it to charge up to either Thunderbolt or Hydro Pump. Hence you can see I've noticed that, and that's why I decided to farm up to essentially double Mud Bombs. But I didn't need 2 Mud Bombs to take down the Magneton, as it's 4 times effective, and even Mud Bomb with 55 damage can still take down with just 1 hit, take down the Magneton in just 1 hit. So that's 3 out of 4 games that I've won. Here I have Sableye. Sableye is a brilliant save switch, a very good generalist in this Great League, even in this Holiday Cup. Although you need to invest a bit of Excel candy into Sableye. And in this matchup I don't know how it plays out, so I'm just staying in. I'm dealing good damage with my Air Slash. The foul play does deal a chunk of damage to me. The Skarmory then comes in, and I made a mistake here. I should have switched into Stunfisk. I think I misclicked and I clicked into Vigoroth, and so Vigoroth can't do any damage against this Skarmory in terms of its charge moves. The Bulldoze is resisted by the flying type, although super effective against the steel. The Body Slam is resisted by the steel type. It's not even super effective against the flying, but it's spammier, so you can see me throwing the Body Slam, but you can see that it's decent. I mean, it still managed to take down the Skarmory, but I had to invest all my shields, and the opponent now has shield advantage. And I come out with Skarmory, the opponent shields, and should take me down with this foul play. So now I'm left with Stunfisk against Sableye, and I don't know what's in the bag. And what's in the bag is a Galvantula. So a Mud Bomb is super effective against the electric type, and it's neutral against the or it's not neutral, I mean it's resisted, I think, by the bug type, or else it will be super effective. But essentially, here's another mistake that I made. Do not throw the discharge, throw the Mud Bombs, for 2 reasons. Number 1, the Mud Bomb charges up faster. Number 2, discharge is resisted by the Galvantula, and that's a mistake by me. So in this game, it's GG for me. It's the end, and my win condition was definitely to switch into the Stunfisk against the Skarmory, as well as throwing the Mud Bombs against the Galvantula. So there you have it, a quick 1-set look at my Holiday Cup team. Do comment in the comment section below about your thoughts on this team as well as the video. If you like it, do click the like button as well as subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. So do take care and stay safe.